What's up, dude? Alright, so I want to walk you through some of the parts. I'm going to skip all the... because I'm sure you figured that out. I'm just going to jump right into the lead in for the feature, which is that... So how I'm playing that is 1 on the D string, 1 on the A string, open on the A string, 1 on the E string, and then sliding up to the G on the E string, and 4 and 1. So from there, I slide up to the 5th, and then the octave from G, and then that 16th note run. Start with my pinky. So pinky, ring. So 8, 7, 8, 5, 5, and that's pinky, ring, pinky, index, index. And then the next run, the next 16th note run from, so that starts with, again, my index fingers on 5, and then my ring on 6, ring on 7, pinky on 8, index on 5 on the G string, and then back down. And then from here, I slide from the 5th fret up to the 8th fret. And then I keep this position to get back up onto the 8th fret on the G string. So let's slide from 5 to 8 with the index finger, and then get the 8 on the G string while you're in the same position. So that whole beginning part, and that's the downbeat for the solo, or the feature rather. From here, that's where the chord comes in. So while my finger is still in the same position on the 8th fret on the D string, I slide up to the 10th fret. My middle finger comes across on the 11th fret on the E, and then my pinky is already in the position to hit the 12th fret on the G. So I'm sliding into the 10th fret, and then from here, I use my right hand to get the 13th fret on the D string while I'm holding that chord. So you can see both hands. And the second time through that chord, I hit the 7th in that key on the 15th fret on the D string. So the second time, it's, and that's where the phrase restarts. And to get back down to the G in time, I use my thumb to hit that. So it'll look like, starting at the beginning of the chord. My bad, got a weird angle. That's how I'm making that transition. I just got to move my hand from here fast enough to get back down. So once the phrase restarts and I'm back down at G, it'll be same start. And this time I start the run, the 16th note run. So what I'm doing there, it's just a minor scale. That's a lie, it's a major scale. Alright, so again, I'm starting on the 5th fret in the D string with my index, and I'm running after the, and then this is what, that's the pickup into the run, just like the first time through the phrase. This time, 5th fret with my index, ring finger with my, ring finger on the 7th fret, pinky on the 8th, index on the 5th, pinky on the 8th, 7th on the ring, index on the 5, and then down, 1 string on the D, and my pinky on the 8th. Yeah, and then that's, sorry, my bad. Pinky on the 8th on the D string, and then that's the ring, middle finger on the 6th fret, index finger on the 5th fret, pinky finger on the 8th fret, index finger on the 6th fret. So that entire run with the lead in. And then from here, I get my pinky up to do the octave, to start the so that's what I'm doing is after the run, I'm actually doing a pull off there between my pinky and my my index finger, between the 8th and the 7th fret on the D string. And then from here, I use my middle finger to slide up on the A string between the 8th and 10th fret. And then that brings me to the downbeat for the chords, back up to the 8th fret on G. See that? So that entire run. That's how I'm playing that. And then the same chord progression follows. So for this time, instead of going to G, when I come back down here, I hit the F. And then the same process as when I was in G. Same thing when I'm in F. But if you're right here, instead of just hitting the octave from F on the 3rd fret, I hit a hammer-on from 3 to 5 on the D string. So it'll be, and then after that comes that 16th note run. My pinky is on the 6th fret, my ring on the 5th, index on the 3rd, pinky on the 6th on the A string, ring on the 5th, and then I come back on the pinky for the 6th fret on the A, index on the 3rd on the D, and then right here I'm just doing the ring finger and pinky finger between frets 5 and 6, which gives me my index finger to come back for C on the D string, C on the A string, the 3rd fret, and then back up to the root note on F. So it'll look. So I'll give you one more run at what I believe to be the correct tempo of the whole thing. And then obviously that note holds until it comes back to the. So anyway, that's the part. Sorry for a lengthy explanation, but I just wanted to try to be very thorough with this one. Let me know if you had any questions.